Hello and welcome again. In this tutorial, I want to show you how to use the WordPress formatting toolbar. Okay, so you're excited about building your new website and making it look like a real website. What we want to take a look at, this area here, this is the title that you will type in whenever you're in your page editor or your post editor, and you can format these. The initial title is automatically formatted, but if you want to create another title in the page, elsewhere within the page, then there are formatting tools that you use to do this. Same thing for creating the bold text and italics and any other formatting that you want to include, just like you would if you were typing a Word document. So let's get started. Now, I told you in a previous video that when you first install WordPress, you have the default editor, and it's what you call a WYSIWYG, W-S-Y W-I-G. What you see is what you get editor. So it types, that means it's equivalent to a word processing editor. And remember I told you you could toggle between both toolbar rows and one toolbar row. Now, if you have installed what is called the TinyMCE editor, then your browser looks like this. Your editor looks like this. You have options, and you can edit those, or you can update those settings using the settings menu, the TinyMCE Advanced editor. So we're going to take a look at an actual article and how it was formatted. For instance, if you look in this area right here, this is a heading size 3 title. When you first input your text into the content area, you don't have to put any formatting. It's easier to just put your copy your text from just a regular old text document like this and paste it into the content editor. That way you can make sure there's no misspelling, no grammar errors and things like that. And then you can format it using the formatting tools here. You have your bold, your italics, your underline. You have the unordered list or your bullets. Then you have your numbered bullets. You can even use indent. You can use the align left and center and align right, or you can even justify. And if you were using any of these, for instance, if I wanted to, right now, this text by default is aligned left. If I wanted to center it, then I would press the center button and it would change my text from alignment left to center. If I want to right justify it, it would change it again. Or if I want to full justify it, then full justify is simply making all of your edges even. And not a lot of people use this because it just makes a square looking page. Now, this is a title, like I said, heading 3. So if you want to know what format is on any particular area, just place your mouse there. For instance, when you get ready to type a paragraph, it's going to tell you that this is as paragraph text. Notice when I put my cursor here in this paragraph text, this tooltip changed to paragraph. But when I place my cursor here, it changed to heading 3. So if you want to know what formatting is placed on an item, just place your cursor there. This text where I have that's bolded, I wanted to see if this was actually a heading or if it's just simply bold text, and it shows me that this is heading and it is in paragraph style. If I put my cursor here, for instance, then it tells me that this has the heading 5 applied to it. If I want to change the size of the heading, then I will click the drop down arrow and select a different size header, and it will make a change for me. If I want to take the formatting off and make it just a regular paragraph text, then I would click paragraph. And the same for the area below where I have bullets, for instance. These are formatted as numbered bullets. Notice how it highlighted it when I move my cursor. I'm going to move my cursor back again to the video, right over the video 1 text. And as you notice, it highlighted that text. This is a hyperlink, and you use the link or insert edit link tool to add your hyperlink. If you want to remove the hyperlink, then you highlight the linked text and you click. Notice both of these buttons are highlighted because this is the tool that is affected when this text is highlighted. I can either edit this link or I can unlink it, remove the link from it. And notice these do not have any formatting on it, and that is other than the numbered list or numbered bullets, and that is because I have not added the links yet. So if you want to create a page of links, this is how you would do it. You would first type in each of these items, and then you would click the unordered list by it. So let's do that on a different page. So I'm typing my links or list. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this text, or I could just place my cursor in front of it and press the numbered list button. Same thing with this one. Place my cursor in front of it, press the numbered list button. Actually, I take that back. That created a new list, so that's good to know. Whenever you create you just create the first list and then place your cursor behind that list and press return, and it will automatically create the rest of that sequence for you. And so again, you type the first item in your list. At the end of the item, press return, and it's going to automatically allow you to create the next list order, and so on and so forth. To know what any one of these tools are, highlight it or place your cursor over it, and it will tell you what it is. This is the block quote icon. And this is to toggle between full screen and the view that we're looking now. Here's the copy. You can paste as plain text, or you can paste from a Word document. I don't recommend using these two tools because it does some quirky formatting. You can change the color of your font, and you can underline your text. And so any text that you want to apply a style or formatting to, highlight that text and select the appropriate icon. And remember, if you have installed the advanced editor, you have more options. For instance, the insert, add, or edit image. You can insert the image using this button, and it gives you a few more functions. And you can insert more if you want to. For instance, on your blog page, if you want to cut it short, you would place this insert more line underneath the text where you want it to stop. You just want to show a snippet of an article. for them to click and read more. So this is how you would do that, and it would place an underline. For instance, if I wanted to split this page up using the first paragraph and write some teaser content, then I would put the insert more underneath the first paragraph, and then you could click more to read the entire page. So I would put it here, put my cursor here, and insert more. And when it shows on the page, it's not going to show the full article. It's just going to show a snippet, and then you click to go to the appropriate article. So this is how you would set your blog page up. Okay, so let's quickly walk through a page that's been set up and formatted. Here's a page that has an image that is aligned to the left. It has a little bit of space on the right and on the bottom, so it makes it easier for reading. And then this is just regular paragraph text underneath it. Then this text here is bolded. Notice how it highlighted the B. And then this is just regular paragraph text below it. And then there's another title. Let's check to see if this is a title or just enlarged text. And when I put my cursor there, notice it changed from paragraph to heading 3. And scroll a little bit further down. I have some more bold text highlighted. I have a list, an ordered list, or as it is called, a numbered bullets, as we called it in school. And then finally, I have another title that uses a heading. And if I place my cursor there, it's going to show me what size the heading is, or that title is. And there you have it. One last thing we're going to take a look at, and that is how the blog page is set up using the More tab, the More icon. If you'll notice with the blog page, I have a separate page, and it lists the blog articles by the most recent blog post. And if you'll scroll down the page, there will be a list of blog articles. This is where using the More tool will be useful. Rather than displaying all of the full articles and you scrolling through a list like this, for instance, I don't have mine formatted that way, but if I did, you wouldn't see the entire article, and what you would see is just an excerpt of the article instead, and you would click on it. I could have maybe 5 articles at the most, and that can be set up in the dashboard under your readings settings. And so that is the purpose of the More tool. I think that's all we're going to cover for this tutorial, and we will see you in the next video. And as always, if you have any questions, place them in the comments area. Thank you for watching.